students, here are your school announcements.
I don't wanna be a part of the routine. I don't wanna get caught in a machine. Gonna dream, biggest dream, play a part in every scene. 'Cause life is but a show. So go, 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 tell the world to go, go, go. Tell the world to go, go, go. Show what you made of. Tell the world to go, go, go. Show what you made of.
Well, Warthogs, that's the end of our amazing show.
But before we go, we'd like to thank the fire department for putting out that little bonfire before it became an inferno.
And a special thank you to the Alligator Wrangler. We wish you a speedy recovery. I'm Eric Ortiz,
And I'm Victoria Jagger.
and now you know what's up, Warthogs.
Hey, that's a wrap.
Great job, everybody.
That might have been our best show ever.
Though it did come at a price.
I know. In exchange for getting here so quickly, the fire department wants us to wax their truck and groom their Dalmatian.
Ooh, that's not gonna be fun. Oscar has really bad breath, and he bites.
Oscar's the Dalmatian?
Oscar's the fire chief.
I was actually talking about how we blew our entire budget on this one show.
We'll be okay. We just need to maybe write in the back of old joke cards, use props we already own, and we can try to make office supplies last twice as long as normal.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Charlie, I just told you to make those last.
I know. I turned one pencil into two pencils. Who's the smart apple in this bunch? I'll give you a hint. It's me.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my great aunt Wainwright. Although she's more like my super amazing, wonderfully great aunt.
Great to meet you.
I'm not deaf, dearie.
Oh. Sorry.
Auntie wants to hang out in the AV studio for a couple of days because she's a big fan of the show.
Oh, you watch What's Up, Warthogs?
Oh, I sure do. On the interwebs. And I just think you're all so funny. Come on, say something funny.
Oh, well, we were actually just talking about how our budget is so tight.
Oh, I know that one. How tight is it?
Oh, no, it's not a joke. We really have to save money, but... Charlie, why are you encasing office supplies in cement?
Wait, did you say do waste or don't waste? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Has anyone seen my notebook with my jokes in it? I wrote down a great joke about the cafeteria and a polar bear, and now I can't remember.
Oh, I was lame anyway.
Oh, you read it?
No, I just assumed. Eric, I'd say our money problems are a much bigger issue than your missing cafeteria polar bear joke right now.
Oh, I already solved those problems.
What? How?
2 words.
Shame and walnuts.
Product placement. I've been collecting money in exchange for a brief plug during What's Up, Warthogs.
Product placement? Eric, that will totally change our show.
Nah, it's harmless stuff. Like, Joel Presley paying us to ask Amanda Walker to go to a dance, or the Spanish Club paying us to say that their club is fantastico. Which I was probably gonna say anyway, because fantastico sounds fantastico when I say fantastico.
I don't know, Eric.
Trust me, you won't even notice the difference. Hey there, Warthogs, I'm Eric Ortiz.
And I'm Victoria Jagger.
And today's bonus announcement show is sponsored by the Spanish Club. Don't miss out on the fiesta. Join the Spanish Club. And try the Huila Coche. It's fantastico. No, seriously, try it. We get another couple bucks if you do.
Hey, that's not bad. What's with the coche anyway?
Corn fungus. The show is also sponsored by Dirk Lopatin, who from now on wants everybody to call him Kilo. Also sponsored by Detention. Detention! It's not just a punishment, it's an adventure.
And by... Eric, I really don't want to do this one.
But they paid us a lot of money.
And by the Science Fiction Club. The Science Fiction Club is currently all male and is actively recruiting space vixens like me. Because Victoria Jagger thinks that sci-fi loving guys are out of this world.
If you say cool guys speak Klingon, we'll get a whole new camera.
We're not getting a whole new camera.
I didn't think so. Our show is also sponsored by the 2B pencil. To be, or not to be, to be.
And by algebra teacher Mrs. Benson, who assures you you will, in fact, use her subject in real life.
Okay, that's all the time that we have. I'm Eric Ortiz.
And I'm Victoria Jagger.
And now you know. What time is it, Warthogs? Why, it's time for a delicious slice of pepperoni pizza from Uncle Sal. I mean, we look at it, just $2 from school.
Finally.
Well, that was certainly different than the show I remember watching on the whirly wide web world.
That's because Eric sold out his own show, and he even changed the sign-off.
But now we're flush with cash, so we can go back to doing our regular show.
Great news! With all the cash we got from our sponsors, I was able to buy us this really expensive cake.
You spent the money on cake? Why?
To celebrate.
So, how much of the money did you spend?
Well, let's see. We started with 3, carry the 4, plus tip. All of it!
So we're out of money again?
Okay. I didn't want to have to do this, but
No, Eric, don't sell your beautiful hair.
I'm gonna call Principal Colonel Masters and beg him for more money. Bring me the red phone.
Oh, wait. You don't have to call that mean old principal.
We know about email, Auntie. Sometimes the phone is still better.
No. Just let me write you kids a check.
That's very sweet of you, Auntie, but we couldn't possibly accept your money.
Well, what else am I going to do with it? You can only own so many ceramic clowns.
You collect ceramic clowns?
No, I was just making an observation. Like, you can only eat so many lemon tarts. That's another one. Here you go.
Auntie, thank you, but we could never. Whoa! I've never seen that many zeros.
She wrote us a check for 0? That's not very generous.
Whoa! Well, now I can see why you went, whoa!
Laney, you work the camera on What's Up Warthogs, is that right?
Most of the time.
And Charlie, you do sound and video effects?
Yep. Right now, I'm working on an awesome new sound. I made it by combining a lion's roar and a slide whistle. So it sounds like... I call it Jungle Slide. So, Auntie, you know all about what we do, but how do you spend your days?
Oh, dearie, I'm retired, so I really don't do anything much at all. I live at Shady Glen, and I watch TV all day, talk about the weather, and maybe play some cards in the afternoon. At night, I often have a game of bingo, but I always try to be in bed by 9.
TV, card games, and bingo? You have the greatest life ever.
Oh, I forgot to mention, dinner at 4:30.
Dinner at 4:30? That means dessert at 4:35. It's beautiful.
Then we'll finish the show off with the announcement about the track team. You know how they had a lot of hurdles to get over, but they managed to meet expectations. Get it? Track meet.
Yeah, I'm so glad you told me that joke now. Otherwise, I would have been laughing so hard I wouldn't have been able to finish the show.
And then we'll sign off.
And that's when I turn off the camera and say, great show, even if it really wasn't a great show. But I learned that if I don't say great show, those two get all mopey. Co-hosts are a very needy breed of people.
Okay, well, the thing is, it's almost 4:30. I've got to go. I'm almost late for dinner.
Hey, Auntie, since you're footing the bill, I guess it's only fair to ask if you have any suggestions.
Suggestions for your show? Oh, I could never.
Ah, come on. I'm sure there's something you'd like to see.
Oh, there is one little thing. I crocheted this little doily. Maybe we could see it on your desk?
It's going on the desk.
And I knitted this adorable little scarf for Victoria. Maybe we could see her wear this on air.
That's very kind of you, Auntie, but this scarf doesn't really go with, well, anything.
Victoria, she's paying for the show.
Okay, then.
Oh, Eric, I did write a joke for you to tell. What kind of cheese do you eat in a cottage? Cottage cheese. Do you get it? Cheese in a cottage.
Yeah, I get it. But I kind of handle the joke writing around here.
Eric, she's paying for the show.
But I guess I could let you write some of my material.
Well, since you're both being so nice, there is one other little thing I would just love to see on What's Up Warthogs.
Hey there, I'm Eric Ortiz.
I'm Victoria Jagger.
And I'm Auntie Wainwright. And you're watching What's Up Warthogs. Sit up straight, dearie.
In other news, Principal Colonel Masters has been spotted in the halls wearing a very funny-looking bright orange paisley tie. Upon seeing him, students are encouraged to treat him with the courtesy befitting a man of his stature, because young people should respect their elders.
Teachers at West Hill are urging stricter penalties for students who run in the halls. The penalty can't be strict enough, I say. In my day, we had a saying, move like a snail and you'll never fail.
Okay, let's go now to a special report with Charlie McGinnis.
Hey there, Warthogs. Charlie McGinnis here with an important question for you. Have you thought about your future? I'm not talking college or career. I'm talking about retirement. Do you know where you're gonna spend your golden years? Well, take it from me, you're gonna wanna spend them at Shady Glen. At Shady Glen, you can sit around all day and watch television on a giant TV. Just get there before Edith. She loves to hog the remote. Also, they have a terrific swimming pool. Sure, the pool is only 3 feet deep, but those 3 feet are all yours. And if you're feeling sporty, well, you're in luck. All the beds at Shady Glen come with wheels. Why, just yesterday, my buddy Jasper and I were having an exhilarating bed race down the hall. I would have won if his grandkids hadn't gotten in the way. Oh, kids these days. Well, Warthogs, just remember these 2 words, Shady Glen, because it's never too early to start thinking about your retirement. Back to you, Eric, Victoria, and Auntie.
Thank you, Charlie. I'll let you rest, buddy.
Results of the latest standardized science tests are in, and it looks like the school's girls outscored the school's boys by 6%. So, way to go, girls.
Now, why are today's young ladies filling their heads with science? The only thing your pretty little head needs, my dear, is this.
What are you doing? I look ridiculous.
Nonsense. Protect your hair, or men won't care.
What kind of cheese do you eat in a cottage?
I didn't think it was possible, but with Laney's Auntie, that was worse than the sponsored show.
Look, I don't like that my show has become so grandma-friendly either, okay? But what can we do? The woman is paying for everything.
She's ruining everything. Every time she reaches inside her purse, she pulls out something that changes the show. First the doily, then the scarf, and then that dopey thing that she put on my head.
Well, in fairness, that thing did improve your look.
Well, maybe they should have put it over your face.
Charlie, where have you been?
Just finished up lunch at the Glen. Eric, that place is heaven on earth. I put my name on the waiting list to move in, but I still gotta wait another 49 years, 5 months, and 3 days. Oh, but look what I won at bingo. A snazzy new hat, a therapeutic neck warmer, and a brand new cane.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do with all this stuff?
Eric, it's a snazzy new hat, a therapeutic neck warmer, and a brand new cane. Where I come from, that's called a party. Or...
Auntie, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to see what was going on with the way you were sitting. Turns out it isn't the chair's fault. You just have very bad posture. Well, I'm off to the little girl's room to apply some rouge. Something you could use a little more of yourself.
Something you could use a little more of yourself. Got to know what's coming out of that purse next. Eric's rubber chicken? Why would Auntie Wainwright have Eric's rubber chicken in her purse? Because she's a thief. She acts like a sweet old lady, but she's actually a thief. And I've started talking to myself. How did I start talking to myself? I should probably stop talking to myself.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Oh, just hanging with my new friends.
These are your, friends?
Yep, we're playing checkers. Great way to work up a sweat.
Eric, you won't believe what I just saw.
A guy asking you out?
Laney's auntie stole your rubber chicken.
Hey, you kids, keep it down.
What are you talking about?
I saw it. It was in her purse. She stole it, Eric.
I don't believe you. That sweet old lady is not a thief.
Fine. I'll prove it. Come on. You too, Charlie. Hurry up.
Oh, don't rush me. I only got one good hip.
Aha! Look at that. She's stealing her microphone, too. Victoria, Auntie was just helping me dust the studio.
Yes, I don't know what comes out of your mouths, but it's very dusty.
Yeah, Eric and Victoria eat a lot of dust.
What's going on? Laney, your auntie... Well, I was in here earlier, and I saw that she stole Eric's rubber chicken.
Stole? Me? Oh, well, that's absurd.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you show us what's inside your purse?
Oh, dearie, a woman's purse is very private.
Let's see about that. Victoria, my auntie is not a thief. The last thing we would find in her purse is... Eric's rubber chicken? Did you put this in here?
Yes, Laney, I did. I took the rubber chicken. But only because I wanted to check its size so I could make it this.
She knitted a tiny sweater for my tiny chicken. Is this not the most amazing woman on earth?
Maybe one day I'll find me a gal like that.
Well, that was a pretty good day. Victoria falsely accused a wonderful old lady of being a thief. Hey, maybe next time you could accuse an innocent little kid of kicking a dog.
Okay, so I made a mistake and I feel horrible. Can we just let it go?
Oh, well, if it makes you feel horrible, then no, I cannot let it go.
Well, I, for one, am going to miss Auntie. She injected our stale, youthful crew with exactly what we needed. A dynamic shot of old age. Hey, guys. Have either of you seen my console?
No. And where's the microphone Auntie was dusting?
And where's my rubber chicken with his hand-knitted rubber chicken sweater?
Guys, there's something you all need to see. This was just posted on the interwebs.
Hey there, shady cleaners. I'm Bernice Wainwright.
And I'm Jasper Frederickson.
And you're watching What's Up, Seniors?
That's our microphone.
There's our red phone.
And that's my sound effect.
She stole my jungle slide.
Yeah, I started to think about when Auntie would come over to dinner on holidays and stuff, and then I remembered that afterwards there would always be something missing. Silverware, plates, and one time a queen-sized bed. I think my auntie's a thief. Knew it!
Cafeteria will begin offering an alternative to hamburgers for those who prefer white meat. In other news, a polar bear has gone missing from the local zoo.
That's my joke.
I can't believe she stole our whole show.
What do you think of that, rubber chicken? Bakla! I couldn't have said it better myself.
You know what would have been better? If you hadn't said anything.
Oh, what would be even better if I couldn't see anything, and I wouldn't have to look at your face.
You think you're so funny.
Oh, you're funny too. Only looks aren't everything.
Well, you have to admit, they do have a lot of chemistry.
Yeah, they bicker so much, but it's obvious that they like each other.
Seriously, they should just kiss and get it over with.